As with any business, when you sell on Amazon, you're going to have to deal with customer returns. So it's really important you understand what these mean for your business and how best to deal with them. Now, before I go into this, I just want to welcome you into the channel. My name's Emma, this is Destination FBA, and I sell on Amazon via the Amazon FBA program. So I share my own journey through these videos, so just try and help those of you that are new to selling on Amazon, those of you that might need a little bit more information. So I do hope that you'll find something here that you can take away that'll help within your own business. Now you can also find me over on Instagram, on TikTok, and we have got a great Facebook community as well, where everyone is more than happy to help each other out. Now we have spoken about customer returns in the past, but it's always worth just going over, just refreshing your mind, making sure you're dealing with them as best you can. So firstly, Amazon have an open returns policy. So what this means is most items can be returned within 30 days of receipt for a full refund. Now there are a few exceptions to this, and this will be things like sealed software, digital content, newspapers, alcohol, and anything considered to be of health protection or hygiene that has been opened. Now any faulty items can be sent back after that 30-day window, but that's generally handled on a case-by-case basis. Now Amazon's terms and conditions do state that all those items must be in new, unused condition and with all the original packaging. Now sadly, we know that this is not always the case. Customers are quite often known to use an item, sometimes even damage the item and then return it for a full refund. Now in cases like this, Amazon might give them a full refund, mark our goods as unfulfillable. So as unfair as it seems, Amazon will not reimburse us for any customer damaged items. So this means we're quite often left with items that we can't sell, and we've lost that money as well. Now when any customer does ask for a refund, they send that item back, we can see this within our report. So if you just log in Seller Central, click through to reports and then payments, and you'll be brought to your payments dashboard. So from here, you just need to click on transaction view, change this drop down menu from all transaction types to refunds, and then click update. So we can now see a full list in date order of any refunded orders. So this shows us the date, the transaction type, the order ID, product details, total product charges, total promotional rebates, our Amazon fees, other, and our total. So you can click total in the last column and it will give you a full breakdown. So you can see the total that's been refunded to the customer along with the Amazon fees payable. Now if a customer returns an item, you are still liable for some of those fees, as Amazon have still stored, picked, shipped that item to the customer and then dealt with those customer returns for you as well. Now do be sure you keep an eye on these returns, keep an eye on any refunded orders, as a customer only has 45 days to send those goods back to Amazon. So if that 45 days has passed and you've not received the goods back, you should be getting a reimbursement from Amazon. Now for my own records, I just like to keep a really simple spreadsheet. Once that 45 days has passed, I'll check in, I'll check whether I've got the reimbursement. If not, you can open a case with Amazon. So when a customer returns an item, one of three things will happen. Either the item will be put back into your inventory, the item will go into your unfulfillable inventory, or the item will be destroyed. Now in all those cases, you would not receive a reimbursement. So if the item comes back, it's like new, it's in all its original packaging, then that's great. It can go back into your inventory, it can be resold. Now if it's been used, it's been opened, this is where you will lose out. That product will go into your unfulfillable inventory, you'll have 30 days to create a removal order, get that item back. Now sometimes they may just deem an item dangerous. If it's arrived back, it's broken, they think it's a risk to someone, and in cases like this, it would just be destroyed immediately. Again, you would not receive reimbursement. Now Amazon do have something that's known as the grade and resell program. So this could be especially helpful if you get a lot of items back that have been opened. So it'll allow you to sell those items that can't be sold as new, and it'll just help to get some of that original investment back. So enrolment is super easy, and Amazon will deal with everything for you. So when they receive an item back, it'll undergo a 20-point inspection by a specialist, and it'll then be graded. So it'll either be like new, used very good, used acceptable, or unsellable. So they're then relisted with a price dependent on the condition. So this is especially useful if you're getting a lot of customer returns, you don't want to create removal orders, you just want to try and get some of that original investment back in your account so you can buy more stock. Now unfortunately, customer returns are always going to happen. It's part and parcel of selling on Amazon, but if you're worried about those returns, the effect it'll have on your business, try and work them into your costings. So if you sold 10,000 items in a year, for example, you add 10 pence to the cost of every single item, that covers £1,000 of customer returns. It's just a way of trying to help reduce those losses, but just see how things go, see what that return rate is like for you. Now during Q4, remember that Amazon do extend that returns policy, so we can expect returns during this time of year to be much higher. Just try and have a plan in place, know what you're going to do with those unfulfillable goods. Now you could create a removal order, you could sell them on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or you could use that grade and resale program. Definitely keep an eye on those returns, those reimbursements, and any money that's owed to you. That money is better in your bank than in Amazon's. Now that is all for today, but if you have any questions on returns, reimbursements, please do let me know. Pop a comment below, jump over in our Facebook group. I will get back to you as soon as I can.